You see, no politicians of every nation under this earth is as lucky as the Nigerian politicians. The most luckiest set of politicians are the politicians presiding over Nigeria and Nigerians. They are extremely lucky. And the luck is born out of the gullibility, the ignorance of the vast majority of the people. Are they not lucky? Of course they are lucky. And from that luck, it has given birth to what I will always refer to as see finish. They've seen us like cows, like animals that they can do and say anything to and nothing will happen. And yet, these people will also have the right at any given opportunity to think that Nigerians are at privilege and even lucky. I listened to Nyesom Wike recently responding to the tweet made by Showore, and I only just shook my head. Doing a comparison like Nigerians are all dumb. I will respond to Wike adequately, but before then, let me show us the video again.
This is a country where somebody who on social media will say Mr. President is a criminal. Nothing will happen. Nothing. You say all kinds of things you want to say, nothing will happen. No matter how you see people criticize Trump, have you ever seen any American citizen on the social media, on the public, say, look, our president is a criminal? Have you ever heard that? But yeah, anybody can wake up in the morning and abuse president, and we're happy. You are lucky you have a president that believes in the rule of law. You are lucky. Continue to be lucky. There are those you will meet, and you will be lucky again.
So that was Nyesom Wike speaking with full pride and authority, authoritatively, like he always does. But meanwhile, let me refer to you, Mr. FCT Minister, aka the Godfather of Rivers State. Let me even start by apologizing to the people of United States of America for a start. You rate, in the scale of rating presidents, please, we can get this right. In the scale of rating presidents, Donald Trump is in the league of Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin. You know what I'm talking about? Where do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be rated, will be ranked in the scale of world president? Let me put that aside. And you said it is only in Nigeria, because I'm here to correct you. When you people stand on the pulpit, having the audience that will always clap at whatever nonsense you say anything at will. You said it is only in Nigeria that someone can come out to tweet on the social media that the president is a criminal and nothing happened. That nobody does that in the United States. I don't know if it's because you are addressing people that you think are so ignorant and doesn't know anything. First and foremost, I don't think Donald Trump is spending the United States of America's money to the Nigerian government to cover a criminal record. Let's start from there. Is there any criminal record in Nigeria where Donald Trump is being indicted or implicated, whereby Donald Trump is now spending the taxes of the citizens of the United States to cover up? Do we have that? Of course we don't have that. It can only happen in Nigeria. So if you think nobody can criticize or insult the United States president, you lie. If I don't want to boss with video, I would have been bringing in videos, because I know some people will ask me, can you prove it? In the election, when Donald Trump contested an election in his second term, when he was in office before, you know, he lost and then came back. When he contested the re-election in his first term, when you see videos flying on the social media, all manner of derogatory images of Donald Trump was in the public space by the Americans. We saw it. Or should I take you back to when there was this protest, Black Lives Matters, that happened in America, when that police officer took the life of a black man? There was a police officer who stood up to the United States of America's president, the president of US, who also was Donald Trump. And the police officer asked Donald Trump to keep quiet if he doesn't know what to say, because the president was saying things that could instigate violence. A police chief asked the US president, said, sir, if you doesn't know what to say, please keep quiet. Say that in Nigeria, what will happen to the police? What will happen to the police chief? He will be history. So So for Wike to be saying we are lucky, some people are lucky that they have a president who obeys the rule of law. In Nigeria, a man obeyed the rule of law and our judiciary has become zero under his watch. Wike, what you did in Rivers State, if you were not lucky, if you were not a Nigerian politician lucky to have the kind of citizens we have, would you have had the privilege to stand where you stood and was saying the things you just said on the video we've seen? You would dare not. We know your role in the catastrophe that has brought Nigeria to its kneel today. We knew your involvement. So you have no moral ground to speak about somebody criticizing somebody. You said it is only in Nigeria somebody can call the president a criminal and nothing will happen. Showore tweeted that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a criminal and he was speaking based on what is obtainable down in the United States of America. Is it a secret? Now, you said nothing will happen. Something happened. The best that could have happened is happening. He has been bullied by the DSS, bullied by the police. I think he's in court now, facing court, what they call it? Whatever court cases in that matter. I think that's the best that ought to have been done in a civilized situation. You sue him and go there for him to prove it. I think that's ongoing. So you are saying nothing will happen. What do you expect to happen? Okay, you wanted them to treat Showore the way you treat oppositions in Rivers State, right? It's really, really unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Nigerian politicians, you are extremely lucky having the kind of citizens you have at your disposal to preside over. But next time, don't compare the US president and the way things are done in the US to the way it is done in Nigeria. It is never the same. You get the point now? Please, my people, I don't know what you think about this, but whatever you think, just comment your thought and opinion at the comment section.